What's going on, my good people? Got the sun out here today. Yeah, man. Out here paying myself a little bit, getting a little bit of work done on myself, man. You got to do something, man, while you're here to protect your little skin suit. Yeah, man. I got something to talk about. And I really want you to pay attention to this because this is extremely important. Because you're in the middle or at the beginning, the very, very infant stage of building a nation, birthing a nation, birthing something out of nothing. You at the beginning. You right here. You at the beginning of the birth of a nation. And you're gonna have to take this very seriously. People are gonna have to learn to call you a name. One name. Not all this, oh, black people, what are you? Black, Negro? I know, bugs hit me all in my doggone face. But yeah, people have to call you a name. Black people, African Americans, people that came from people who are enslaved or people who are indigenous to this land and did not get any form of reparations or nothing. Guess what? It's time right now to stop and say we at the beginning, we at the infant stage of becoming a nation. We need a name. We need a name that we will live by and die by. This is who we are. When you identify who we are, this is what you say. Like when they talk to African Americans or black people today, they be like, so, what are you? And you be like, American. You're not American, bro. Obviously, America has never claimed you as a full-blooded American. You've always been 3/5. It's still on the books. So, we need to be a nation because nations can speak for themselves. Guess who can't speak for themselves? Americans who are 3/5. They cannot speak for themselves. They are immersed in an economy or a government that is not conducive to the success of our people. So, boom, let's run it this way. We are at the beginning of becoming a nation. And so when I be saying the N word, and I know that really be irking people's soul, but I say that for a reason because when you birth in a nation, understand the word Jew was the N word of its time. The word Hebrew was the N word of its time. Remember, when the people came out of Egypt, they were calling them Israelites. I'm sure that is not how they started. Their name did not start as Israel. It did not start that way. But God was birthing a nation. And so they had a name now. The name became Israel. Boom. The name became Israel. And then, after Israel hit all of its greatness and hit its peak and started its decline, and then they went into slavery, guess what happened? After a whole bunch of years, they were restored. Not by people who wrote this Constitution, not them people, because they're never gonna tell God's people who they are. These people are fools. So what God is gonna do after a certain amount of time, God restores the people. He gives them and imparts them with a certain level of knowledge that restores them in the heart. That's what happened. So that's when they became Jews. What did they become after they left Israel and they became Israelites? They were the light of Israel. So then these people they go up and they become all of these great things. Then history repeats itself. themselves over and over and over again. Well, it starts off really, really good and people follow the law. And then, a couple centuries or generations in, they start bending the law, 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 bending the law. Then when they get to the end, they go back into captivity and then their name changes again. Then you get the Hebrews. The Hebrews come about after people have been restored again after a certain length of time. I might be wrong on this Jew and Hebrew situation, but they are restored after a certain length of time. Again, by God showing his power, King Nebuchadnezzar freed these people, and their name changes again. So they're not even Israelites anymore. They don't know that name no more. Now they Hebrews. So when Jesus come back, these people names done been changed a bunch of times. So these people didn't forgot, and a little bit every time they lose a little bit of themselves through all of these conquerings. So when you look at black people's situation, God's gonna be restoring us. And and people are gonna have to call us a name, but we have to first, we gotta present a yes on earth. So black people, if you learn something about the Bible, you get some spiritual practice about yourself and not just people calling it mental health, man. People need spiritual discipline in these times. Because when God restoring the people, God saying, take a bath and come to me. Clean yourself of all that filthiness that them people said about you and that them people that done to you and come to me. That's this time. Birth of a nation. Birth of a nation. He said, I'm birthing a people. You don't even know that you are people. African Americans, the people that got captured a long, long time ago. Like, how can you say America care about kidnapping and rape and pedophilia, and they still got the people over here that they kidnapped a long time ago? God is about to restore his people. Oh boy, let me stop saying his, because God is bigger than a gender. So let me fix that real quick. But let me continue on. So, okay, I say the people got to be called a name. You got to name yourself something. You have to. Because ask these immigrants. Ask them, where you come from? Oh, I come from Venezuela. Oh, I come from China. Oh, I come from whatever, what have you. I come from this people, this place, and this people. This is where I come from. So what I'm trying to instill in a person who said they was American, but America never really played 5/5 fair with us. They only played 3/5 fair with us. God is about to restore people. And the people gonna have to first make a yes on earth, because the Bible will say a yes on earth is a yes in heaven. Everything that you accept down here, if you say, man, they ain't never gonna change, a no on earth becomes a no in hell. You be like, all right, well, you can't do it, cool. But yeah, so let's agree on a name. Are we niggas or are we Negroes? These are the only two names. We started off, we started off as niggas because that's what they called us. And then when we got free, we wanted to call ourselves niggas. We're gonna have to choose one name. And everybody's gonna have to call us by his name. We're gonna have to become official government of this name. This name. We are the Consulate of Negroes. That's how we roll. And everybody gonna have to buy in. It's gonna have to be everybody at the same time. Everybody. I'm talking about true nationhood. A people. You're gonna have to call yourself a name. A person that has a name has more pride in self. Like America, the African American is not claimed by anyone on earth. Africa, they don't claim us. They be like, come back home if you got money. Come back home. Not, hey man, let's provide a place for our people at home. We know what happened to these people. We charge people every day to see these slave sites. We know what the hell happened to them. Well, they should get together and give us a land because we are a people. They know this. Give us a land. We don't want to be under y'all governments. Give us a land amongst you that we don't have to be amongst y'all government. We not like y'all. It's some stuff that have happened to us over a 500-year period that makes us totally different in appearance, in spirit, everything. Because what's going to be coming home is a restored people, not the people that had that stain on them. That everybody know. Everybody know that African Americans don't have anybody that naturally claims them. America is still on the book saying that we are a 3/5 people, but God's saying you are a 5/5 people. And He is about to restore that other 2%. Don't play. Don't play with God. And people just right among you, they just don't change. You're gonna be like, who the hell is these people? And they've been God's people the whole time. But it's gonna start by you saying, what's our name? Who is our name? If we were made in His image, then call us by our name. We must be a people. You must know to start a nation. Like when they came to America, it was a whole bunch of Europeans saying, okay, what we gonna name this place? In our image. And they named it America, and everything in this land became America. We, amongst these Americans, must become a people amongst ourselves because something happened to us in this country that made us totally different. Made us totally different. And so that's what I mean when I say that we are birthing a nation. God is about to restore a people who have no spirit. You don't have no spirit when you don't have a nation. Because America is not our nation. These people kidnapped us and ain't sent us back nowhere yet. They out here like, we need to catch kidnappers. You kidnapped us. And we were never restored because a man is just a mortal. A man is flawed. A man innate is naturally evil. But when he finds God, or when God is put into a man has a soul, a man has a spirit. When he exercises his soul and his spirit, man, he becomes something different. But when you don't have a nation, there's nobody that speaks for you. What, does the NAACP speak for black people, or do they say they speak for everybody now? Who they speak for? I need somebody to speak directly for African Americans. We need our own nation that speak directly for us, that do our issues. We not worried about nobody else left or right. That's how we feel. Thanks for your help, bud. But are we Negroes or are we niggers? Let's choose a side. Let's go ahead right now and become one people under God. You know how it works. We, the people, must make a decision. The African Americans in this country, if you identify as African American, show us your parents, show us the struggle that you know about. And if you come into this thing, you must go through our schools and learn what happened to us. Yep. You're going to learn about it your whole time here, every single year. Every grade you go to, you're going to learn about slavery. You're going to learn about a different form of it. We're going to have it real light at first, and then when you get to your college age or your high school age, you're going to know everything about what happened to us spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, everythingly. We are a people. Black, you are a people. You don't have no spirit because man said they will not restore you. Man is foolish. Always been foolish. Proverbs 27 and 22 says, And the Message Bible said, and I'm very much paraphrasing because I'll be doing things all the way, brand new Christian, but it says, you can pound a fool all day, but you cannot pound out foolishness. That's what it says. You can pound on a fool all day, but you cannot pound out foolishness. And so when we keep telling these people, hey man, you kidnapped us and it's time that you restore us, they be like, nope, we got money for everything else. Big Joe said he can fight 2 wars to impunity. He can fight them to the end of time. He got enough money for that. That's what Joe Biden said with his own mouth. For him to say anything else, I would consider him to be a liar. And I don't think Joe Biden's a lying man. So, hey, people, it's time for us to make a decision. It's time for us to draw a line in the sand. Like, you remember when people used to fight back in the days and they put that little wood on your shoulder? It's that time. It's time to birth a nation. It's time for the nation to make a decision. It's time for America to go down to these courts, have our finest lawyers go down to these courts and say, hey, we're making a petition to become a people with this name. We're this people. We have all agreed in unison that we are this people. We will vote as this people. We will only think politically as this people. We will only drink from this one cup as this people. That's it. Our religious release will be written in our own new religious Bibles and our own new fonts. If these people want to use pictures against us, we'll use pictures with ourselves. The same way Russia showed it to us is the same way we'll show it to our children. If you want to come to our schools, you got to learn 12 years of slavery. Yep, just like the movie. If you think it's harsh, going through actually getting your ass whooped is a lot harder. Man, I said one cuss word through this whole video, man. I was trying to keep it all the way clean. God, trying to clean my voice up, man. Strongest prophets. I've been trying to tell people this stuff. They don't want to tell me. It's all right. Clean yourself up for God, man. God is about to restore people, man. Don't go nowhere. Wait till the end. Do not commit suicide. Wait till the end. Wait till you see the end of the movie. Do not check out early. There's some people that be leaving the football game, the basketball game. Oh, man, we down by 30, man. I'm out. And then you done got down the street, you hear this roar come from the stadium. You're like, what the hell is that roar? You know it take you a long time to get to your car. The stadium might take you 30 minutes. But boy, when you hear that, you're like, what the hell's going on? You cut your phone on and you didn't miss that your team just hit the winning shot. That was going to be you. Clean yourself up for God. I'm in the process right now of cleaning myself up, man. I ain't all the way right. I got to clean myself. I'm dressing myself right now, man. It's time for you to clean yourself as well. Get right. Let's go.